bit, so 20 ticks down, and the Scion will be on the top side. Kingzone already switching that one up as well. Lissandra going to be played on the top side of the map most of the time when we see these two solo lanes. It is
a pretty risky first round duo lane for Kingzone Dragon.
Wow, we've already got a flash on the bottom side. Viper just gets destroyed! That is a level 2
priority to push as we're going to watch the replay here. Vladimir is sitting, we can count it, at 500 health. Flashes in, the WQ auto does so much damage. That's a level 2 advantage pop, and watch the coaching staff here. It's just a little fist bump. That's more expected than you might expect from Acorn. Did
Acorn tell him to do?
I just want to see what happened. We saw the start of this invade, and let's watch the punishment on Tucson. Well, it's just Tarzan walking up, and turns out that Tucson was low. We know he used his flash, and he's just a dead fat boy.
He is a dead fat boy, indeed. Was waiting for that body slam. I mean, there's a chance that it could have got over that wall, but unfortunately...
But then their macro was the problem. They couldn't actually unleash 2-item Ezreal and find a lead with rotational play. This time it's a bit more of a brute force duo, and giving Griffin a Drake, not the ideal way. Chovy can rekindle, or was some great assassin play in the Kesper Cup final.
Well, we'll see whether Tarzan can actually just take down Rascal, and he can. That is the Halo Blades, ladies and gentlemen. Level 8. That was a visual bug, as Griffin now know that he's down here. They're actually going for the dive. Hemoplague onto 3 members, but Viper has the pull. He'll get so much health back from this pop, as well as the teleport comes in from Sword. Turns into a train, trying to turn this one around, but Rascal has joined in this battle. Meanwhile, Rift Herald goes down, and now Kingzone are in this awful position. 5 members now underneath this turret. They need to make this one work. They take the first kill. They will get the second. Sword, the next to go down. This is a dive I wasn't expecting. It's looking beautiful. Sword to be taken. It's Rascal with the double now as Chovy. Can he finish them all off? Gets the first one. The zombie Sword is still here. Dives over, gets the double kill. Will he have another Q? Not enough energy just yet. Has to flash to get out of the way.
Gold just in the jungle, Atlas. Again, you watch the map here and you see the dive eventually finds some kills, but in the meantime, Zinja takes down the Rift Herald. He gets 2 turrets, focusing on the action. There were always eventually going to be kills here for Kingzone Dragon X, but the 2 answering kills onto Chovy means that now Chovy has a whole lot of gold relative to his lane opponent, and the Zinjao needs no explanation. He's massively ahead of the Sejuani.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. I thought it was actually really nice how Kingzone managed to navigate this dive, but once Chovy made his way in, it was all about whether or not Kingzone could get out without losing too many members. Chovy having to flash towards the end there, of course, running out of energy, but still a great news story for Griffin based on what happened elsewhere on the map.
Exactly. They only committed 4 members to bot. 3 early, 1 much later for 2 and a kill bounties. 46 CS. That's 176 CS in 15 minutes as Akali. Is he engaged?
Is he engaged? Yeah, we've got the quickness to start this one off as Deft has to use the ult defensively to try and get out. So far, no one's died just yet, but that is not going to happen for long as Pawn is going to be the first one to die. Chovy still chasing.
You go for feet forward again, just for the sustain, and because movement speed always means damage.
Applied to something like the Cassidon, but let's have a look at this one once again.
Watching for the replay here, Lehens. Look at how that worked. If you watch that play, it's a Xin flash mid-battle dance for there to be more gap close and CC available. We didn't even notice that in real time. How do they make the Rakan look more maneuverable, Atlas? He's already super maneuverable.
I thought it was 1 flash because the sound was... Deft is such a juicy target. Over the wall he goes. Lehens doesn't find the first portion of this CC, but there's the Hemoplague, and Deft already so incredibly low. No mana to speak of as Tarzan's trying to get in there. Viper over the side is the one to finish him off. The Urgot once again goes down as an afterthought, and Cuz will be the next one to fall. All the gap closes all the time.
Okay, Spring, no surprises that Griffin are among that new generation. This fight's really interesting because remember, Chovy has all the gold, a lot of the lead, and doesn't really have any ability to impact this fight because his ult is on cooldown. He had to flash defensively earlier. Viper is able to clean up the first kill, a bit of catharsis, taking down Deft, who was out of the fight early. They chase in, they take Cuz, and after this they even...
That is just ludicrous.
Run, Rascal.
Yeah, you need to get out of here. Use the last of his mana to try and use that Claw of Doom, but Lehens is here. That is a very, very easy grand entrance and delivered over to the mid laner as Chovy says no.
The dive buddies are there. The trust falls. have been completed by Griffin. They definitely have some of the best communication we've ever seen. Speaking of trust falls.
Hands in possibly a little bit of trouble. xuân has used the barrel quite nicely, but Tarzan gonna grab that first kill. The double knock up from Sword as he makes his way in, and this is the type of combination play that we expect from Griffin. It's just beautiful. Pond once again trying not to die. This time
9-0 after being 8-0 on patch 824, which still is that 2019 patch. Watching the replay here, again, the start is fine from the side of Kingzone until they notice that Deft is the one taken down in the middle of the fight. There's no backup for Deft, and then the rest of Griffin join late just to be front row to 4 kills and a Baron for Griffin.
And also xuân knocked
21 minutes, apologies to the timekeeper. Jump on the Baron, they're going to take it down, and Griffin ready to vindicate their position as runaway favorites for LCK Spring 2019.
And Viper continuing to make Vladimir look like the best bottom lane champion in the game. Not sure how you go from dying to first blood and then not having a flash for the whole laning phase, going down half the CS of a Kai'Sa, and then walking away feeling fantastic. 800 that 2v2 kill against Viper. To that being a bit of an afterthought. And it turning into the game that most people were expecting is we're going to continue at 3-man knock-up from Lehans as Tarzan going to once again kill Deft. Rascal now in trouble, has to self-ult as Viper just wanders past him. Now decides that he might kill him as Cuz is being taken care of by the rest of his team. Chovy going to secure that kill, and now they're looking to break open the base.
The gold lead is in Silly Stations. We should play the Yakety Sax 15,000 gold lead. Going to be cemented with this turret going down. Griffin are on a different level to the other members of the LCK as far as we've seen. 2-0 over Freaka, 3-0 over Damwon, 3-0 over Gen G so far on the 2019 patch, looking to make quick work of Kingzone.
Yep, this Death Note once again happening. As you can see, Lehans once again bouncing around. It's another kill going over to Tarzan. This guy seems like he can do absolutely no wrong when it comes to Korean League of Legends at this stage. xuân trying to make a play, but all he's going to do is die as the Nexus turrets fall. The Nexus soon to follow, and Griffin, their first game in the LCK for 2019 is no surprise for anyone following them, and an absolute joy to watch if you're already a Griffin fan.
Masterful performance from Griffin, and yet do we learn